school called for the fourth time about my son stealing lunches, so I finally watched the security footage myself. The first call came on a Tuesday. Vice Principal Morgan's voice was apologetic but firm. Mrs. Davis, we need to talk about Ethan. He's been taking food from other students' lunches. I was confused. We weren't struggling financially. I packed Ethan lunch every morning. Turkey sandwich, apple slices, goldfish crackers, juice box. Are you sure it's him? I asked. 3 students reported it. We're handling it internally for now, but this needs to stop. I confronted Ethan that night. He was 7 years old, sitting at the kitchen table doing homework. Are you taking other kids' food at school? He didn't look up. No, his voice was flat. Ethan, look at me. He kept his eyes on his worksheet. I didn't do anything. I wanted to believe him. He'd never lied to me before. But the school called again Thursday. Then the following Monday. By the third call, I was embarrassed. Other parents were complaining. Morgan said Ethan had been seen rifling through lunchboxes during recess. I tried everything. I asked him why. He said he wasn't doing it. I asked if someone was taking his lunch. He said no. I asked if what I packed wasn't enough. He shrugged and walked away. My husband thought maybe Ethan was acting out because of the divorce. Kids do weird things when their world feels unstable. But we'd been separated for 8 months. Ethan had adjusted. I started packing extra food, 2 sandwiches, extra snacks, fruit, cookies, everything. The calls kept coming. Mrs. Davis, he took crackers from another student today. I couldn't understand it. What 7-year-old steals food when he has plenty of his own? The fourth call came on a Friday. Morgan's voice was different, tired. We need you to come in Monday morning. We have to discuss consequences. Consequences. My stomach dropped. What kind of consequences? Suspension is on the table. I barely slept that weekend. Sunday night, I sat Ethan down. Please just tell me why. He looked at me with these big brown eyes. For a second, I thought he was going to cry. Then he said, I can't tell you, and walked to his room. Monday morning, I showed up to Morgan's office at 8 a.m. She had a file folder in front of her. Thick. Before we talk about suspension, I want to show you something. She pulled up security footage on her computer. This is from last Tuesday. The video showed the cafeteria during lunch. Kids eating, talking, chaos everywhere. Morgan fast-forwarded until Ethan appeared on screen. He was sitting alone at a table near the windows. He ate half his sandwich. Then he wrapped up the other half, put it in his lunchbox, and stood up. My throat tightened. Here it comes. Proof my son is a thief. But Ethan didn't go to another table. He walked straight out of the cafeteria into the hallway. Morgan switched cameras. Now we were looking at an empty hallway near the bathrooms. Ethan walked to the end and stopped at a door. A janitor's closet. He looked around. Then he opened the door. A small figure stepped out. A girl, maybe 6 years old. Blonde hair in 2 braids. Wearing the same clothes I'd seen her in 3 days earlier. Ethan handed her his lunchbox. The girl opened it and started eating. She ate like she was starving. The sandwich, the apple slices, the goldfish, everything. Ethan just stood there watching. When she finished, she handed the lunchbox back. Then she went back into the closet. My hands were shaking. Who is that? Morgan's voice was quiet. Her name is Lily. She's a first grader. Been living in her mom's car in the school parking lot for 2 months. My chest felt tight. She comes to school early, hides in that closet because she's embarrassed. Her mom drops her off at 6 a.m. before work and picks her up at 6 p.m. Lily doesn't have lunch. No money for the lunch program. Morgan fast-forwarded to another day. Same thing. Ethan giving Lily his food. Then another day. Ethan with a granola bar he'd taken from Sophie's bag. He gave it to Lily. String cheese from Marcus. Lily ate it in 30 seconds. How long has he been doing this? I whispered. 6 weeks, since the day Lily started here. Tears were streaming down my face. Why didn't he just tell us? I asked him that this morning. He said Lily made him promise not to tell any adults because she was scared we'd call CPS and she'd get taken away from her mom. I left Morgan's office and went straight to Ethan's classroom. I pulled him out, knelt down in the hallway, and hugged him so tight. I'm sorry, I whispered. I'm so sorry. He hugged me back. Is Lily in trouble? No, baby. Lily's going to be okay. The school connected Lily's mom with resources that week. Ethan still shares his lunch with Lily every day, but now I pack enough for both of them.